Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining me today. We're trying to put together a motif here, and we have a bunch of these gateway artifacts out. You guys will start to see some of the classic ones over here. I've left these ones on the side so that you'll be able to view them. Of course, the woman statue, and then this Birdman, more of a cartoon shaped fella with his chin and his mouth here and his black eye with the brown color being the skin. And then you can see he has this big bird hat on. These repeating patterns here are really important to our research, and so you guys let me know what you think. Let's go ahead and start off on the biggest one first, and just looking at it from a complete side, it kind of looks like a bear character with a wild weird hat on. See how this V cutout is done, and I see the most definitive eye being there, like a bear nose fella, right? And you'll notice a lot of these ones down below are going to have the same. Some of them you have to tilt a little bit to get that angle. But I'm trying to decide if it's a bear person or if we're just supposed to tilt it to where the human image comes out. Now you can see the way that eye carving comes out perfectly well. When we tilt it, it even has little lashes and things and an eyebrow over top of its head. And then you can see how the face is separated there with probably a headdress on, right? I'm seeing some really beautiful portraits just as small as this on the very top here as well. Sorry if I was covering up something that you were looking at. But on the camera, we're able to see a whole lot more. And these are the gateway style artifacts, which are normally all black and opaque on one side and left to be crystal on the other. And there's a whole lot of really cool, very interesting faces that just defy probability. You know, and we talk about this a lot on the channel, guys, but you know how anyone can make a face out of a cloud, right? But this is defying probability. This is people making faces out of rocks. And the art is so much more than that. It's really interesting the way it works. It kind of fires up your imagination, and it creates a state of emotion that is bigger than any other art that I've ever experienced, which is really interesting. So at first I was seeing this large, smooth section as the eye, but then as I looked behind there more, I saw a more detailed eye, like a bare-faced character kind of looking at us there, you can see. Now I'm looking at this darker section as the eye right here. Then as we tilt it away there, we can see again that bare-faced guy. I'll move a little faster, guys. Here we have again, maybe like a soldier type fella. And what we're gonna see right here is this beautiful circle carving eye, and of course the portrait or silhouette, he's kind of got a rounder nose there. But then as we tilt this, you can see how the person is kind of looking away, and the rest of this is hair. This may be the shoulder or more of the hair coming back. And you see the way the hair is done, the way the texture is different and the colors are very different. It's really neat. And coming to the left here, we can see this guy here. It's beautiful with the black paint. Some of these are really fantastic. These are all gateway examples, which are the most defined artifacts. There's the artifacts that really let us know that there was something real about this. Otherwise, I would have a hard time believing it. But this is another one that I was kind of unsure of. It still kind of has that same shape. And then not looking at the very outside of the stone, but maybe on this first layer, we can see an image here. Really neat. And he's got that same V cutout. See how that V, sorry, jumping all over the place. The V right here. It's like a right angle. And, you know, we're seeing that all opaque section there. Really beautiful piece. All right. Have again in the socket here, we have the circle. And then as we tilt it, we can see another portrait coming out. I'm trying to see if it's like this bear fella. I don't know if it is. I know that just about all of these are birds in some which way and in, you know, in different ways. This is a kind of a curious one here. Almost looks, very curious one. And you know, we do this research together. This beautiful bird here poking out with the swooped beak. And when I am able to watch these after they upload, I always see a whole lot more. So this is open research, you know, all great science is, and if I do say so myself, this is great science, is open. You know, we're not holding anything back or hiding any kind of evidence or data. So that's why every single video, when I research this stuff, is posted. Over 700 videos now. I'm seeing some really high level stuff in the middle of this, but we're still looking at just this kind of character here. Hopefully, kind of looks like him. And we're skipping over a lot, guys. These are extremely complicated, as you know, and each edge, and I know certain corners and edges will have other faces on them, like I kind of know where to go with these. You can see how the other eye kind of pokes out there. But I really do want to focus on what we're looking at here with this little bear face. And now here we can kind of go nose to nose. This one's got a little bit of different color there for the eye. And take some more looks at him over here. See if this right side resembles him at all. It's very smooth and polished on this section. Very neat. These are going to be really beautiful ones. I love this one right here. I keep on going back to it. Very pretty. This one here. So this one's a little bit different. Again, that same kind of, well, geez. Thought it was the bird on the one side, but it's hard to make a lot of these out. Very complicated family stones. Very pretty, nonetheless. All right, folks, I showed you this one briefly. Let's go ahead and take a close-up look of the girl here. In case you guys have never seen her, she's really awesome. And you can see how there's a nose and a profile sticking out at the top. The art teaches you how to view it, so you tilt that to where it's no longer visible. You can see how the pupil for the eye and how the eye is done, the nose and the mouth of the girl with her hairline right here. And just ignoring that part there, you can see how she's done here. Very beautiful one. All right, folks, we did it in 8 minutes tonight. Thanks. Bye.